Hey, everybody. Welcome to TFT, Tarot for Today. Divine Dabblings with Oberon and me, Banshee. And it's me, Banshee, with my Material Matters segment. Your weekly tarot keys to success in, sorry for knocking the camera there, in business, education, and finance. Welcome to the show. Good to see everybody. I'm saying that in advance, of course. I know you'll be there. Appreciate everybody's support for my show. Let's start it off with a card for the collective. It's going to be some moon activity this week, so I am using Yasmin Boland's Moonology Manifestations Oracle. Manifestation Oracle cards. And let's see what she has for us today for the collective. Okay. Well, close, but not quite. We are having a full moon this week, but it is not in Capricorn, but very close. So anyway, we have the full moon in Capricorn, which basically says, take a reality check. Oh, I went right to the page. All right. This card has two sides to it, literally and metaphorically. If you've been worrying about something, the good news is that you shouldn't waste another moment worrying, as this won't help. Some things only happen once, and that can be really good news. If you're wondering about how something you're keen on is going to turn out, this card could be a sign that you've hit a roadblock. If you want to change that, you're going to need to put in an extra effort with your manifesting work. Now, manifesting balance. You need to find a balance between facing your reality and be kind to yourself and others. Manifesting mindset. If you're not happy with the message of this card, use the old trick of finding the best thought you can about your situation and go from there. So your manifestation affirmation is, everything is always working out in my favor. So, it's a real interesting thing here telling us to take a reality check. A lot of us aren't really looking at the reality of some of the economic situations going on right now, even though a lot of experts have been warning people, they choose not to listen. So it is time for us all, really, to take a reality check and determine what's the best approach to take during these times. And also to realize that maybe, for whatever reasons, whatever you're working on may not be working out at this time. But, you need to look at things from a realistic perspective in order to figure out how to turn that situation around. So, make sure you trust the economic, the financial information that you are getting, the employment numbers, everything. It's really going to be a lot harder going forward determining fact from fiction. We got AI and, all kinds of shenanigans playing a role in that. All right, that's what I have for the collective. Good luck with that. Well, and speaking of not knowing, of trying to discern fact from fiction, we do know that there seems to be a falling out between Elon Musk and Donald Trump, and it may or may not be affecting our financials. I also heard that the Supreme Court has allowed Doji to access the data of everybody on Social Security, which is really horrifying to me personally, but, you know, you do you. You're happy with this intrusion. I don't know what to say. So, you know, just keep in mind that there's a lot of stuff going on that we aren't sure what the impacts are going to be. I have heard that the job numbers didn't come in as bad as expected. I don't know if that's true or not. I haven't been able to totally feel comfortable with that information. But if that is true, that's good. And, you know, there's talk about trying to get the Fed to lower interest rates based on that. Whether they're going to do that or not, it's up to Jerome Powell, not the White House. Okay. So let's move forward and let's talk about the week ahead. These readings for the astrological signs of the Zodiac are good from June 8th through June 14th. And during that time, the moon will be traveling from Scorpio on June 8th all the way to Capricorn, transiting into Aquarius on June 14th. Mercury is in Cancer on June 8th, moving into Cancer, and Jupiter is entering Cancer also on June 9th. We're going to have a full moon this week, and the full moon is in Sagittarius on June 11th, and we have Flag Day. Flag Day is on June 14th in the U.S. And that's what I have for everybody for the week ahead as far as astrological general information goes. All right, let's get started. Let's get started with the signs of the Zodiac, starting with Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Oh, I do have one more tidbit of news. I have heard that there are some places that are definitely going to let you know, people know in the U.S. what the tariffs are costing them. So where the costs are, rising costs are coming from. I have heard anecdotally, I haven't verified this, that some companies are raising prices anyway, whether there are tariffs affected or not. So they're taking advantage of the situation on us and raising prices. That's very unfortunate. All right. Okay, Aries. Let's see what we have for you. Well, we've got the Eight of Cups reversed to start you off, Aries. Yeah, I guess that's why we have the Devil upright. Making sense to me. Oh, and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, the Knight of Wands is upright as well. Interesting. Interesting reading for Aries. You know, clearly you're not going anywhere right now. And it's almost as if something is holding you back. Whether it's, you know, the financial uncertainty of the times, you know, you're afraid to let go of maybe something that is not totally working for you, job-wise, career-wise, financially, but you're afraid to make a move at this time. You're feeling stuck and stymied. And maybe, too, it's possible here you're not going anywhere because some of you who had wanted a promotion or a step up are being held back, either because your company can't afford to increase your pay or give you a promotion at this time, or they're just somebody is holding you back. So, you know what? It's time to consider your options here. It's time to consider what your next move is going to be. Are you going to be willing to just stay here like this? Or are you going to make a move and try to improve your conditions in some way? I wish you luck with that decision, Aries. Good luck with that. All right. Hey, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Let's see what's going on in your world. Well, you've got Temperance upright. I'm liking that. Keep calm. Keep calm, regardless the turbulence around you and what's going on here. It says Judgment reversed. Wow, and it's a repeat. The Devil's here, but the Devil's reversed. How interesting. You know, keep calm at this time, regardless of what is holding you back, holding you from, stopping you from maybe making some changes to your business, maybe renovations. Maybe some of you wanted to build or do something or start a business or restart something. Keep calm while you figure out a way to release yourself from those blockages that might be stopping you. I think here there is something that may be holding you back, or maybe it's yourself. Maybe it's been uncertainty and fears and self-doubts about making these changes at this time. But you know what? I think you need to do it. I think if you liberate yourself from your fears and your self-doubts and you make the necessary changes that you need to in your business or with your finances or maybe even in your educational pursuits, things will turn out better for you. You need to release yourself from self-doubt and fear so you can, create change for yourself, so you can transform situations in your life that aren't optimal. And keeping your emotions in check and in balance is part of the key here. Good luck with that. Hey, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. One more shuffle for you. All right. Let's see what we have here. Hey, Geminis, you've got the Ace of Pentacles. You got the High Priestess upright too. Oh, and you've got the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is upright as well. Well, it's interesting here. I almost think the High Priestess is the key for you, Geminis. You have to decide right now if you need to just kind of take a step back, maybe, not make any moves at this time, or start something new. Determine if the time is right for you. I think this is very positive, growthful energy, having the Ace of Pentacles here. It could mean that, something new that you start, you have hopes that it will either increase your financial wealth, whether it's the right investments, it's the right move to make with your money, or if it's a new job or career that could pay you more. But, you have to decide here, is this the right time to make that move? This card is seeming to indicate stepping back from things, whereas this card over here is saying, go for it. Hey, this is time to go and grow. Maybe this is also saying you're coming out of a stagnating period or a slow growth period into a new phase of growth. I won't rule that out, but I would say tread carefully and use your gut to determine if this is the right move to make at the right time. Good luck with that, or what the right move is to make. Stay or go. I mean, grow or go slow. All right. Hey, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Lots of activity going on there. Mercury entering your sign and Jupiter. Hope that spells fortune for you guys. Let's see what the cards have for you. Got work for you. It's the Ten of Wands upright. We got the Moon reversed. Got the Nine of Pentacles upright. Nice, nice. You know, it's always nice to see when hard work pays off, right? So I think here you're going to feel a little burdened this week. Pressures are mounting a little bit of stress, because maybe you're reaching the finish line on some goal or project that you've been working on, or, you know, you've been putting in some hard work to try to turn your financial health around. Or you're working hard on settling into a career or a new job. I think you're going to find out something that's going to bring you some really good news. I think it's going to make you feel that you're in a really good place right now, financially, materially, and career-wise. This card basically is saying, hey, you're working hard now, but really soon you're going to be able to enjoy the fruits of your labors. So whatever moves you're making here is bound to pay off for you in some big way down the road. So I wish you luck with that. Nice reading for the Cancers. Maybe that's that Jupiter in your sign. All right, well, Leo, it's your turn. Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Okay. You have the King of Swords reversed, Leos. Oh, I don't like to see him. He is not a favorite of mine. You have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is upright. Yeah. Ooh. And the Seven of Wands is reversed. Wow, it's so interesting to have this king and this, right, you know, with this in the middle. I think the Two of Wands is kind of a key player here for you Leos, in that you have plans, you have goals, you've been strategizing, you've been trying to put your best foot forward on a project or goal, whether it's financial, career-wise, educational, but something is blocking your progress. You know, there's it could be your own attitude. You could be getting in your own way. You know, if you're being too pushy, if you're being too arrogant, you may be blocking your ability to impress people you need to impress. If you're trying to get good grades in schools, don't act like you know it all to your teacher. You know, be smart about the way you approach things. I think here, you know, being confident but being arrogant, right? There's a big difference. But otherwise, it could be somebody else blocking your progress, blocking you from moving forward, not happy about what you're trying to do. You know, this could be an office politics situation. I can't rule it out. And you're going to have a hard time dealing with this situation one way or another, whether you're battling yourself and your own over, you know, your arrogance, lack of, you know, instead of confidence. Try to turn this around if this is something within you. And if it's somebody else blocking you, you're going to have to try to pull that inner courage out and stand up for yourself. Stand up for your goals, your projects. Show why it's important. Show why you are a valuable employee. You know, put yourself out there. Put yourself front and center. Stand up for yourself. Because otherwise, this King of Swords, they're going to walk all over you. I hate to say it. Good luck with that, Leos. Hey, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Okay. Virgos, nice and even. You got the Six of Pentacles upright. Like to see that kind of balance there. But you do have the Ace of Cups reversed. And you have Justice upright. Wow, what an interesting cards here. Well, I don't know about this, Virgos. Maybe there's issues in your workplace that you have to stand up and fight for people's rights. You will win if you do. I think here this is about getting parity and balance, making sure everybody's getting their just dues for the work that they do. Maybe this is standing up for those who aren't getting a fair shake and are having a rough time. There's that Ace of Cups here reversed. I think here too that, this is a stressful time right now, emotionally trying for a lot of people. So try to maintain balance. And as a matter of fact, when I look at this here, you've got balance on both ends of this. So what it means to me is try to get your emotions aligned with, your more analytical side, the side that has to make decisions about parity and fairness. Perhaps you're in a position right now to negotiate contracts with employees. Make sure you're being fair. Make sure you're being fair when judging people for promotions and things like that. So some interesting energy here for the Virgos. Good luck with that. All right, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Okay. You've got the Nine of Cups. I don't know why. I keep thinking maybe you had this last time. But anyway, that's good news for the Libras. You've got the Six of Swords as well. Wow. Upright. Both upright. And the Seven of Pentacles is upright. This is interesting to me. Okay. Okay, I'm thinking this is actually a key card here. The Seven of Pentacles upright is indicating to me you've been holding back a little bit. You've been thinking about whether it's worthwhile to keep pursuing the path you're on, or perhaps something that you've started to grow and maybe it's not giving you the instantaneous results that you had hoped for. I think this card in the middle is saying this is a sign. This card is a sign to keep moving in that direction. Keep working at it. Get back to work. Don't just sit here any longer, because guess what? Your wish will come true. You will manifest what you had hoped for. It may take a little bit more time. It may take a little bit more energy and effort on your part, but don't give up now, Libras. You got that? Good luck with that. Wow. Interesting read there, Libras. Okay. Hey, Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. I hope it's a good one for you, Scorpios. You've got the Page of Pentacles upright. You have the Two of Swords upright. Interesting. You've got the Hermit reversed. What's interesting? Well, okay, Scorpios, I think there's some good news or some news coming to you about a new opportunity for growth, whether it's financial growth or whether it's career growth potential. And it's going to give you a lot to think about here. It's definitely going to give you a lot to think about. But I would caution you this. Don't put off the decision for too long. There's only so long people will be waiting for an answer. You know, whether it's about a move on your finances, whether it's about a real estate deal, whether it's about a career change, whether it's about just a new financial opportunity, a loan offer coming through. Make your decision, but think it through. Absolutely think it through. But don't take forever, you know, because otherwise that opportunity could go to someone else. All right, Scorpios, good luck with that. Boy, I brought up some cough drops and I don't even think I'm going to need them. I was worried about my lungs because there's been all these air quality alerts. And there still is one here today because of the wildfire smoke from our northern neighbors. I wish them much success in fighting those wildfires. They were very helpful to California, you know, sending firefighters over in planes when California was having issues last summer. All right. Let's see. All right, so, Sagittarians, you've got the Three of Swords reversed. It's kind of the way we like to see that card if it's going to come up. And the Four of Pentacles is reversed. Okay. And guess what's back? It's the Seven of Pentacles. Upright. Well, maybe this is a little bit of an opposite story from the Libras, a little bit. It's interesting how this is going to play out, and I'm going to take it this way because, again, I feel this is a key card. You know, you've been holding back, you've been stepping back now and really wondering about this project or goal or job that you are working at, or maybe where you have invested your money because nothing is growing. It just seems like there's stagnation. Perhaps you're in a dead-end job that doesn't have any future growth potential. Perhaps you're worried now about your educational pursuits and whether they're relevant in this kind of wacky changing society right now. So, you know, like what does science matter anymore, or medicine, right? So you might be rethinking a lot of things here. This is saying it's time to let go of something maybe that you felt was valuable to you, but really is not serving your purposes anymore, is not helping you, is not providing you with the gains that you hoped you would achieve. So, and this is part of a healing process. Once you do this, recovery will happen. It's time to let something go, whether it's that job that's dead end, etc. Let it go so that you can recover and move on to something better now. Good luck with that, Sagittarians. Wow. Hey, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Why do I keep thinking I miss Scorpios? Uh-oh. I think I did. So I will add it in at the end of the program for Mr. O to splice in there. Feel bad for you, Scorpios. I'm pretty sure I missed you. All right. But you'll hardly notice because he'll splice it back in there. You'll just be seeing this after the fact. All right. All right, Capricorns. You have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is upright. You have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is reversed. Huh. We have the Empress upright. All right. Well, you know, these two kind of go together to me here. I think, you're going to come up with some creative project, brainstorm, idea that maybe, you're going to get credit for at your workplace because it's a great idea. People are going to run with it. However, that's not to say there won't be people jealous of your success. Maybe this creative idea that you're getting to work on and, maybe your company or your corporation or your boss is allowing you to spearhead this project, take off with this idea and lead the charge. Well, it may be making some people jealous, because maybe you're going to get a bonus or possibly be up for a promotion because of this, or you'll be able to lead them and maybe somebody else had their eye on spearheading this project. So expect some jealousy in some way in the workplace, I think, for you Capricorns in the week ahead, depending on what it's related to. And maybe also this is about coming up with a creative idea or solution to dealing with people who are being unsupportive of you. Good luck with that. Hey, okay, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading is for you for the week ahead. You have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. You have the Ten of Swords reversed. Wow. And you have the Two of Wands reversed. Okay. It seems as though maybe something that you were trying to get underway. I don't know. I'm getting this feeling here that something did not get approved. Whether it was a loan, financial backing for something, some move you wanted to make, some project you wanted to work on, some job that you wanted to obtain. Your plans are falling through. They are not going to happen. I feel these two are intricately related here. And so I don't want you to wallow in it. I want you to pick yourself up and move on. This is not a time to play victim. This is not a time to feel like, oh, well, all remorseful about it or get angry at people about it. Just be the bigger person in the room. Pick yourself up and move on. If somebody else gets a contract that you were hoping for, try somewhere else. If somebody else outbid you on something, let it go. Try something else. It's likely there's something better for you out there, or that, it's not the end of the world. You will recover. Good luck with that. Good luck, Aquarians. Hey, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Oopsie. Well, let's see what we have for you, Pisces. Well, you've got the Six of Pentacles reversed. And this is why you've got the Five of Wands upright. Let me put that up here. I'm sorry. And then you have the World reversed. Oh, boy. Well, Five of Wands is upright. So I think here You can't get everybody on the same page. There's some disharmony going on. There's a lack of give and take. People are locked into their positions, whatever they are, and so no progress is being made. And as a matter of fact, work is left hanging. So this is going to be a rather frustrating week for you, Pisces. You have to find a way to get everybody to work together, have the same mindset, work together on the same goal, be willing to give a little bit and not hold so tightly and firmly to their positions or beliefs. Have to compromise. Everybody's got to be willing to compromise and work together on this project to restore balance and get the work going again, because things are not going to get completed this week with all this infighting going on in the workplace. I think that's where it's coming from. So good luck with that. Well, that's what I have for everybody. I want to remind everybody about our shows in the week ahead. It looks as though it's going to be a pretty standard week, except I am coming out with an unboxing of the Magical Hours Tarot, show you the full deck, and give a brief review and overview of the deck, the concept behind the deck. So join me for that video. It will be coming out very, very soon. On Sunday, after this show, we have another live show. We have another live show. We have our Sunday live show from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join us and get your questions answered. But do get there early. Sundays fill up. All right, on Wednesday, Mr. O has his Goth Tarot. Join him for the shadow update on the cards that we did together at the beginning of the month for your shadow, your monthly shadow work, and for his continuing look at the shadow side of your life. That's at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every Wednesday morning. Check that video out when you can. And on Thursday, we have another live show. That's 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Spoiler alert, we're kind of slow on Thursday nights recently. So come on down and get a reading. You're bound to get in on Thursday nights. Just get there early to make sure we don't close the show early, because if nobody shows, we're going to close the show. Now, mind you, that hasn't happened yet, but we have closed early. So 7 to 9 p.m. we'll answer any question for you. And on Friday is Mr. O's Emotional Exchanges, where you can find out about love and interpersonal relationships of all kind. Plus, find out who's going to get lucky in the week ahead. Why not find out? Join him. That video comes out at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you can view it anytime. All right, and on Saturday, we have our happy hour at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come and get a single card, positive message from Spirit. We have a great time on that show. We enjoy doing this for everybody, and the card is good for your week ahead. So come and add a little sunshine into your life. We're glad to accommodate that. All right, everybody, take care. Have a prosperous week ahead, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.